How's it going, everybody? Game Reviews here. Welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Today we're going to kick things off with Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Card. So let's get started. Of course, as always, we're always going to name character Gamer. There's a capital R. There we go. Awesome. So, Sacred Cards is very unique. It takes place during Battle City. The Battle City tournament is today, Gamer. Good morning, Gamer. Have you made your deck? Hey, my new deck is something special. It took me all night, but it's the best ever. Gamer, did you put together a good deck? Nah. Huh? Are you kidding me? Better get it together. There's still time. Make it stronger as you battle. Okay, let's get going. Don't want to be too late. So, this takes place during the Battle City Tournament arc in the anime/manga. But yeah, so I'll explain more as the game progresses, but yeah. Hey, look at that. Everyone's here already. Look at all the tough duelists. Wow, this is exciting. Fellow duelists, welcome to Battle City. Let me explain the tournament rules. The tournament takes place throughout Domino City. Wherever duelists meet in the city, that shall be where the duels take place. Duelists may play using only their own decks. The loser must turn over one rare card to the victor. 8 winning duelists will enter the final round. The final stage is hidden somewhere in town. Each of you duelists has received a locator card. You must defeat others and get their locator cards. If you have gathered 6 locator cards, you will have the match of the final duel stage. A duel with those puzzle cards at stake. In other words, only those who win duels and attain the 6 locator cards will earn the right to get up on stage for the finals. The tournament commences at 9 a.m. sharp. Not fellow duelists, scattered throughout Battle City. And that was a bit of a tongue twister. It's finally starting. Yeah, you bet. Even us, we're rivals from now on. Try and hang in to the end, Yu-Gi-Oh! Gamer. Maybe. Hey, don't be so down on yourself, Gamer. Back up and get it together. Yeah, let's go for it, Gamer. Once you've collected all the cards, let's meet up. We should get together at my grandpa's toy shop. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Alright, I'm off. Both of you don't lose until the finals. See you. So, what we have to do right now, it's not 9 o'clock yet, Gamer. I should be going too. Go for it, Gamer. So what we need to do is actually initiate the duels with like the main cast of characters right now. Sure, but wait, I'll duel when the time comes. If I don't duel anyone who's too uncool, it'd be a waste of time. So we talked to Rex, talked to Yugi, here's Bones. Hey, I hate bright places like this. I'll be waiting for you somewhere dark. Till then. And whenever you get those rings, you know that means you progressed in the story as well. Ho! Aren't you impatient? The tournament has even started. We'll feast on you the next time we meet. Ho! And that's Weevil and his little Goonies. I don't get why he has those Goonies, but again, I'm not questioning the logic. Wait, it's not time yet. We'll meet again somewhere in Battle City, bro. Alright, cool. So let's progress forward even further. Excuse you. Alright. Whoa, slow down, baby. I'll take you on if the opportunity arises. See you. And I think... yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Hey, it's starting. Okay, let's go. I won't lose. Oh, it's about time. Oh, yo. I don't know. Julie Wheeler, you just wait. I am the Duel King. This is where I prove it. So now we could start dueling people. I'm just going to progress through the story a little bit. So when you press the R button, you trigger a duel. And at the beginning of each duel, you can either not put up an ante, meaning you won't get a card, put up a low ante, meaning that you won't get a good card back, or you put up a standard ante like so. Doing so is the way how you get more cards in your deck. This is a very different kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. You can only have a maximum of 5 cards in your hand at a time, and on top of having your attack and defense points to focus on, you also can focus on types as well, because types are effective against one another. I don't think we're going to have any in this duel for examples, I think. But, so examples right now would be like Forest, Fiend, Earth, Thunder, Aqua, really all those different kinds of types. And so it's very key to kind of control and keep in mind of the types on top of your normal attack points as well. Unfortunately, in the very beginning parts of the game, we're going to have very low level cards, But the only way you could really progress would be to sacrifice cards like I'm about to do here. So at the top left, you can see it certain numbers. So you either need 1, 2, or 3 sacrifices. Or tributes. I think it's tributes in this one, right? Yeah. But yeah, so those are the simple things. And right now when I play Pot of Greed, I could draw 2 cards since I have 2 cards here. And I'm not going to play that card right now because I just want to kind of, to be honest with you, kind of progress through the duels a little bit more. So when they're Avoid points, we get deck capacity increases, Domino, which is our currency, and a card. So that's the card we got for this duel. And now we're going to take on you. Hey, you want to duel with me? I never turned out anyone's challenge. Look weak enough too, but on one condition. We duel for locator cards. The locator card is as good as mine. Ha ha ha. Alright, cool. So now we are actually instigating our very first serious duel, I guess. So I'm going to play Witch's Apprentice, who's a shadow type. When I select effect, it's going to basically uses the monster's effect. However, doing so, you cannot actually attack that turn. So, just another unique thing of this kind of dueling logic and process that they put into play here. Let's see. Alright, nothing else going to happen there. Okay, so we played that, and I'll just attack. There's no other reason not to. I think, are there any other things they bring down? No, not really. Like I said before, it's just good to kind of keep note of your types, because each character has a specific type of monster that they use. I know Bones will mostly use Fiend type monsters, so if I have a Light type, it'll be really good to use in this duel. I mean, that was kind of planned to, like, draw monsters and everything. Okay, we could summon you now. That's fine. And when you progress the game, you get a higher, your duel capacity increases along with your duel level. So in order to use certain cards, you're going to need a certain duel level to add certain cards to your deck. This is actually an example of it after this duel is done, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And here's an example of that Light versus Fiend. You can see in the animation, it did not care about attack or defense points. It just noticed, okay, so a Fiend type monster is attacking a Light type monster. The Light type monster wins. And with that, that's the end of the duel. Deck capacity by 30, 500 Domino, and Pumpkin King Ghosts. So you can see the duel's level is below the cost. This can't be put in the deck. It's my loss. My ultimate Ghost deck was laid to rest. So cool, we got our first locator card. Awesome. Go this way. Go up here. Ooh, don't think. So here's where we have to go next for our second locator card. Scalangel? Something like that. I do find this game a little bit weird in terms of the story. You'll see as the Let's Play continues, there are basically your character who doesn't actually exist in, like the main manga anime of the Battle City. So certain events change. This is one of those examples in this section here for a locator card duel. Okay, some are minor, some are pretty big to say the least. Okay, so let's see, we're gonna use done. I'm trying to think actually. What's the very big differences that we come across? You'll see when we get to it. To be honest with you, I cannot really think off the top of my head what certain ones are. Alright, so let's see. Just do that and do that. I think next turn we're gonna be done with this duel, which is good. Oh, now we can actually play its card. Oh, so we need to actually make 2 sacrifices first. So we're going to play this card, Contract of Mask. It can only be used when you have the Mask of Darkness and you tribute 2 cards as well. So as you can see here, the top right, it's a divine monster, meaning that there's no weaknesses. So that's just another type that basically you need to rely only on attack points. Deck capacity by 5, 50 Domino, Psychic Kappa. Okay. Again, we don't have a high enough duel level to actually put that in our deck, unfortunately. Boo! Don't think you can. Okay. Well, let's actually put you down first. And again, that's just an example right there of the the type of monster. He still lost life points as well because our defense points was greater than their attack points. But yeah, like I said, those will always be destroyed. In order to seriously beat some of these duels, you need to kind of build your deck around certain types. Especially later on in the game, where the monsters you start dueling against are like 1800, 2000 attack points, probably more. And yeah, it gets very tricky. Sure. But by that point, you will be able to put in higher level monsters yourself, especially when you choose to kind of level up your to a level off screen as well. The reason why I'm only doing specific ones, I'm not doing everybody I see, is because there's only certain characters you duel you get higher ones out of. I think the standard you get is 5. It's plus 5 in your deck capacity, but then as you saw against Bones, we got 30. Or was it 50? One of the two numbers. So that's really all I'll be doing on screen. If I really want to, I could do some duels off screen. That may or may not be the case. So there we got 5 in deck capacity. And this costs us 61, so we can actually put it in our deck if we still choose. I'm gonna get my big brother on you. So right now, if we go to status, our duelist level is 87. I don't think that's enough to put this in our deck yet. Oh no, it is. Awesome. Cool. So let's actually do that real quick. Okay, I don't care about you. Put you in instead. But this is as far as you go. We can beat best my psychic powers. Yeah, big brothers. Yeah, my big brother's deck is the best. It's the ultimate. Yeah. So the fact that I'm going to rule over all the duels, well, it's a law that holds for the entire universe. I'm going to run. Now's the time. I'm going to put my locator card in line. I'll see you out of this tournament. That'll be punishment for picking on my brothers. How foolish are you? That's so weird. So you can also just interact with characters by pressing the A button, but I choose not to be honest. The commentary really isn't all that necessary, I think. But again, that's just my opinion and everything, and that's an example. That was just an example of why you want to focus on typings as well, because that just took out one of my stronger monsters I could play without having any kind of sacrifice needed. Also, other times you need to bait out the monsters, which is what I'm doing here. And I want to say that that trap card is activated, I think, so it was like 500 or less attack points, I believe. But I don't know. I'm actually going to sacrifice you and put you on instead. Alright, cool. That was easy enough. Put you in defense mode. Okay, that kind of hurts. And bring you up next on the rear. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to use your effect. So, like I said before, using effects takes up that monster's turn as well. So I can't actually attack after using that effect, unfortunately. However, I think it was definitely worth the extra attack points you get out of it. Okay, attack you. You. Oh! Okay, that's fine then. And with that, we have our second locator card. Dual victory. That can increase capacity by 30. Okay, so it was 30. And we got Jinzo, who is 231 cost, so we're not very close at all. What? I lost? I don't believe. How could I lose? And he goes running away. Big brother! A locator card was obtained. Now we have 3 locator cards. And there is one more duelist we could actually duel right now. Oh yeah, you look like a decent duelist. We'll duel with our locator cards on the line. I only duel when the stakes are serious. Don't expect me 20 punches, alright? So if you try dueling him before you get the last 2 locator cards, he wouldn't even duel you. And you have to do the last 2 to get there. So this is a field spell. It is certain characters will have field spells associated with them, and they power up specific types of cards. So again, there's Earth, there's, I think it's like Yami, there's a Wind one, a lot of different ones. And what I'm going to do here is actually discard one of my monsters, because this way I get another card next turn as well. And then, let's see. So I'm going to actually use Doran's ability, which will copy itself. Then we have 2 monsters on the field already. And that was definitely a risk because he could have sacrificed something. And Muka Muka is actually able to get a attack and defense boost from this field, as depicted on the lower right over there. Alright, cool. So now we have so now we got control of the duel, which I wasn't really worried about. And we're just gonna start dealing damage at this point. Might as well, right? Okay. Unit fence mode, I guess. Just that we can at least kind of draw an attacking monster or a monster that they will attack. And okay. Oh, good thing we can do this. And we just won. I know I'm making these duels look really easy, and to be honest, they are, because these are the starting duels, but eventually we're going to get into duels where it's going to be very challenging. Another deck capacity increase by 30, sword arm of dragon. Darn, I lost. My dinosaur deck couldn't get it done. Well, it can't be helped. Take this card. So, let's actually head over to the card shop. So over here we can actually duel Joey if we choose to. Sure, let's do it. Let's spar. So this isn't. So this is not for a locator card. However, it's just a nice little cool side duel to do as well. You could duel. I don't think you can duel Taya in this game. I know you could duel Tristan, but he gives you the very minimal amount of deck capacity increases, so I don't think it's really worth it. Let's see. I'm gonna go through this duel real quick then. Alright. And that was an example right there of Pyro beating Forest. And as you would, as assumption would stand, Aqua would beat Pyro. And then I decided to bring out Pumpkin King Ghost because, you know, we gotta bring in some powerhouses sometimes. Okay, let's see, do that. Okay, so that didn't do anything well to us. Okay, I'm gonna I've played this game so many times growing up. It's always been one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh games just because of the storyline and the challenge and just that overall approach of the game. It isn't just duel. It is actually some kind of story content. It is somewhat RPG elements with progressions and whatnot. The opponent's out of life points, duel victory. We got 5 for deck capacity, 500 domino. Battle Warrior. Awesome. Darn, I lost. Well, it's good. That's only to you. I better get rolling. I have to make up ground against you. See you later, gamer. And if you talk to him, you may see the game at your house. Gamer, face the PC on your desk and press the A button. Oh, I no longer duel. I don't think I can duel you, right? Looks like you're doing well. Enjoy? Well, he's having a rough time. It'd be nice if all 3 of you make the finals. Yeah, so we can't duel you. So going here, this is our home. We can save here. And then over here, like I said, we can duel Tristan. Roar! It's time for a duel. So I figured, might as well, let's duel him at least once. I mean, yeah, like I said, like his monsters and everything, they're not... His deck is really very, very, very beginner-esque, for sure. It really holds true, you know, with the... within, like, the manga and anime as well. He's not really a duelist, so he just does whatever. Yeah. Okay, so do that. Do that, and I'm actually going to set up on him, so we're just going to play card in defense mode to, yep, there we go. Activate that trap card and destroy it very easily. And we're actually still going to kind of keep it in defense mode as well, just to, again, draw it out. Draw another monster next turn. Oh wow, he actually played a type advantage one, so Forest beats Wind. Is that what attributed? I don't know. I think it is Wind. But yeah, so that's what Forest beats. So it's a good thing to take note of later on in the game. Like I said, nothing right now. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll just finish off here. Life points, duel victory. 5-5. Awesome. Lightning Conger. Hey, let's do it again, huh? I'd be looking forward to a rematch with you. So if we go here, we open up the map where we can travel. Right now we have 4 locations. We have Clock Tower Square, Card Shop, Art, and Park. Going to the card shop, takes you over here as expected. Welcome. We got a fine selection of cards. So this is the card shop here. That's where you can spend your domino on. So example of monsters. So right now there really isn't necessarily some really good monsters. Sleepy Child. Make all enemy monsters in the field fall asleep. It's cool actually. Really any because I'm willing to. See, I say that now, but then looking at some of these monsters, I might actually buy. Like, okay, yeah, I'll buy this one, and I'll buy this one. Okay, cool. So, nope. What? Shoot. Back. No, I don't want to buy anything else. So let's actually edit the deck real quick. Review, and let's get rid of you. Put on you and you. Alright, cool. And I think I'm actually going to call it an episode here. But in the next episode, we're actually going to duel Bakura over here. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.